Hey everybody, I wanted to get back to the background style videos that I've gotten away from a little bit recently. So this one I'm going to be focusing on Willie Keeler. He earned that nickname because he apparently was only 5'4" and 140 pounds. And this grip on the bat where he choked up so much is apparently how he hit too, which is crazy to think about. So let me do a close-up of these cards. This one is pretty nice for a one. I got a nice price on it, so you can kind of see a little bit of a stain there, which carries to the back, which is why it's only a one. This back is ugly. So I will definitely look to upgrade this one, but I got a nice price on this, so I couldn't pass it up. And this is the portrait. This is probably my favorite of the two cards, although the batting pose is very nice. So here's the back, Piedmont 150. Pretty nice for a two. No real creases, but it is pretty dirty. So a little bit more about Willie Keeler. He is well known for his quote that's still said quite often today, which is, "Keep your eye on the ball and hit them where they ain't." I liked another one of his quotes that I read today, which is, "Learn what pitch you can hit good, then wait for that pitch." I wish it was that easy to hit, but I think Keeler was just kind of a natural. It was said that he could hit the ball wherever he wanted or lay down a perfect bunt on demand, and just so many baseball legends of the dead ball era talked about what an amazing contact hitter he was, and how hard he was to strike out. So Keeler is actually the all-time at-bat per strikeout ratio leader. So 63.17 at-bats per strikeout, or 8,591 at-bats and only 136 strikeouts, which that would be considered an okay year for a big slugger now. Just kind of crazy to think about how different the game was back then. So a couple other batting feats. Keeler held the hitting streak record of 44 games for 44 years before Joe DiMaggio broke that. And this was a really crazy stat. In 1897, he hit 424, getting 243 hits in only 128 games. That just doesn't even sound real to me. So just absolutely crazy. What an amazing... I would have loved to seen him. He was an artist. There's several quotes. One, I didn't write down the exact quote, but John McGraw said that the very early style shift, the outfielders would come in basically to the infield for him. And he said that if you had the ball in your hand, you might not have been able to place it in an open spot, but Keeler could do it when he was hitting. So, and then they kind of had a love-hate relationship, apparently, because there's a story about them fighting naked in the shower, John McGraw and Willie Keeler, but I think all was well because they later got back together in Keeler's final year in 1910. He joined the Giants. So one other thing that I thought was crazy was McGraw talked about a catch that Keeler made in June 1898. Apparently, he made a sliding barehanded catch that required him to put his hand in barbed wire, which is just insane that they would have barbed wire on a fence or wherever near a ballpark. So I can't really imagine that, but yeah, just a lot of fun stories. This is why I love this era of baseball. If anyone has a cool Keeler story that I didn't share, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I want to get back to this style of video. I have a good Ed Walsh story, and I've been looking more into him. I promised an Ed Walsh video probably like a year ago at this point, so I need to get on that. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, Keeler was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1939 with 75.5% of the vote. So wanted to share that. Anyways, getting kind of scatterbrained now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a nice weekend.